What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event. And it is ladies' night, and oh, what a night at Liz Fernandez Field on Thursday. Lakewood hosting Millikan in more league action. Rams hurler Sierra Arce is in the circle. She's going to try to miss these big Lancer bats, one of the most imposing offenses in the CIF Southern Section. Two undefeated teams trying to play for the top spot in the Moore League. Arce not doing herself any favors in the first. Leadoff walk to Cepeda, then she doses Burns. Up comes Kylie Lundberg with 2 on and no outs, and she's going to send this TPS report all the way to Saturday. Lundberg says, yeah, I'm going to need both runners to come around and score. Great, thanks. Angelique Ramos on the relay throw, though, gets her at third. Cheeks is going to play a big role for the Rams here. Lakewood up 2-0 after the first, but Millikan gets on the board in the third. A leadoff single for Ashley Hernandez sets the table. Up comes Isabella Flioria to the right side. Alexis Carrillo is there, and look out. Hernandez, is what, safe? Well, eventually she'll get to second base. Head coach Andy Miramontes asking what gymnastics move that was to avoid the tag. You can go ahead and look at it yourself and make the call. I mean, Danny Russo couldn't avoid that leg sweep. After further review, the call stands and she is safe. And then after a La Liberty single, 2-1, Ramos up there on a 2-0 count, and 8's going to square that up like 2 4s. Reaches the center field fence. Both runs come around to score easily. Ramos into third base. Millikan in this game, and Coach Allenson is fired up about it. With 1 out, Natalie Alvarez comes up and does her job. Fly ball more than deep enough to score Ramos. Millikan is up 3-2 in the third. But the Lancers answer almost immediately. In the bottom of the third, leadoff triple for Raylani Kamez, and then Cepeda up there. One sacrifice fly deserves another. So we are back tied 3-3 after 3. Let's take a timeout for a second. Now, you can see the left field line here, or lack thereof as it were. I know they don't play here every day, but I remember the first time I chalked a softball field. Bottom of fourth, sure enough. Montana Dixon loops it to left. The entire Rams defense drops its guard because they thought it was a foul ball. Montana gonna pop that into the 5th gear and get all the way into 3rd. Catchers can't run? Huh. Look at Dixon, turned up. Next up, Janelle Pangelian strokes this RBI double into the left center field gap. Lancer's gonna get 4 hits here in the 4th and score 3 times, including a successful squeeze bunt executed by Kamez. She's reached safely in 11 of her last 12 plate appearances, and she bats 9th in this order. After struggling early, pitcher Haley Kella settles down and allowed 1 hit after that 3-run third. Lancers just made all the plays behind her that they needed to. Miramonte said after the game, quote, "True team win." Lakewood gonna take this one 9-3, and the cherry on top is Lakewood baseball captain Ryan Hare asking Hannah Clark to prom. That is what you call a first place date. Lancers baseball and softball on top of the Moore League after the first round of play, but we've got plenty more local action coming your way. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Papa Lucci's, who help us put the Eaton 2nd Street and give you these highlights at GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.